Boston Nikes, VVS. Cardi's help me see the best. Yeah, we gon' get rich, just make this right and go to CVS. I just went to Cali, DJ Cali say they read the best. We got 60 seconds, he on me, and then he getting left. Bitch, I got my thread, this so much.
Hey, big fella, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and turn on post notification, big dog.
Man, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Trail Sports, and man, oh man, have I been waiting for this moment. I know I've been gone for a little while, but we back just in time for week one's games. We're gonna preview, we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of these guys that's on this team, on a bunch of these teams. If you got a team like JD, Carver, Prattville, Pike Road, etc., man, comment down below who your team is, who you rocking with this year. Let's go! The first matchup on the board, man, we got Prattville going on the road to Montgomery, Alabama in the Crampton Bowl, taking on the Pike Road Patriots. And I'm going to go ahead and let y'all guys know, man, both of these teams are going at it on the Barstool pages, man. It's nothing but entertainment, man. Both of these teams are not playing with each other at all. So we're going to have a great game Thursday. Now, I got the date mixed up. I thought it was Friday, but these guys play on Thursday night at 7 o'clock at the Crampton Bowl. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know who's going to cut it short right here. Prattville, I'm not trying to be biased because I went to Prattville. Like, I want Prattville to 0-2 these guys. Now, I have a weird feeling that it might go the other way. Pike Road is going to have to step it up and show me something different. Show me what you didn't show me last year when y'all faced each other. I mean, Tristan Blackman, man, I got to give that young man his flowers, man. He's going to be the guy to watch. He's going to be the guy for the Pike Road defense to stop. If I had a final score prediction, I got Prattville winning by 3. 34-31, Prattville, man. Moving along, we got the boys in Deepsville and the boys over in Elmore County, aka Millbrook, Alabama. We got the Marbury Bulldogs going up against the Stanhope Mustangs. The Mustangs coming into town in Deepsville or Marbury, Alabama, taking on the Bulldogs. And I'm gonna just say this is gonna be a completely different game than last year. Stanhope, they don't have Arthur McQueen. They don't have Big Baby Barnes. They don't have Cam Anderson. There's going to be a new defense, new offense. What I do know for the Stanhope offense, man, they got a good quarterback in David Foshee, man. I'm really trying to see what David Foshee's, what that arm looks like. Will he be able to throw it deep? Will he be able to get throw the comeback routes, the simple passes? You feel me? And defensively for Stanhope, I want to see the tenacity. Can they be aggressive like they were towards the end of last year? I know Jay Stone's on this defense. I know DeAndre Washington's on this defense. And I got to give a shout out to that boy, Demarion Thomas, Big 3. I know he's going to be another key piece for this defense. All three of those guys are going to make a trio beast, a three-headed monster on that secondary for Coach Adams and that Stanhope Elmore defense, man. And for the Marbury side, I just want them to see, did they finally put the pieces together, and do they really have a chance to upset Stanhope for this week? And I'm gonna just say, right now, I'm feeling real heavy on a Marbury upset. I feel like Marbury might mess around and probably win this by a touchdown or probably by a field goal. But if Demarion Thomas shows up, if Jay Stone shows up, and Mr. Washington shows up, I got Stanhope by 20. If we being honest, man, I got Stanhope by 20, and I know that sounds bizarre, but gotta give Coach Hunter Adams his flowers for keeping his guys at Stanhope with the Mustangs, with that defense, with that offense. I do know Zach Holcomb will no longer be the quarterback. He'll move back to wide receiver, man. We're just going to have to see how this game go, man. Moving along, we got, oh my Lord, we got Thompson taking on the West Side Boys out of Montgomery, Alabama, the Carver Montgomery Wolverines. And I must say, man, this Carver Montgomery team is going to be a dangerous one. And, we all know what Thompson is. You got a 5-time, 6-time state champion in 7A, the juggernaut, the head honcho of 7A. Can the Wolverines march up to Alabaster and get things done? That's my thing. And I'm be honest, when I heard this, I was kind of puzzled. The only thing I don't rock with this season for Carver Montgomery, why you got Zion Crumpton trying to play quarterback? What? Why y'all got that man at quarterback? Why? The Zion Crumpton I know is the guy that will go in the air about 5 feet in the air and snag that thing. You feel me? Pause. But, Zion Crumpton, he's going to be one of those guys for this Carver Montgomery team that, just helps the momentum to grow bigger and bigger. And if Thompson can't stop Zion Crumpton, they definitely won't be able to stop the rest of that offense. And defensively for Carver Montgomery, they have to stop Trent Seaborn from throwing it over the top. That's going to be the main thing for the Wolverines heading over to Alabaster to face the Warriors. They have to learn how to stop that deep pass. And not just a deep pass, just, cut off those comeback routes and, in the, up the middle with the run and all that stuff. My prediction score, I got a Carver Montgomery upset. I got Carver winning 28-24. Moving along, man, we got the boys on the north side of Montgomery going over to Condell, Alabama to face the Paul W. Bryant Stampede. And I must say, this new team that, Coach Kenneth has this year is a completely, they're a complete whole new team. I know they hungry. I know they ready to get on that field and really hit something this year. Even, the absence of Bryce Magoo, Keyshawn Marbury, and Christopher Johnson or Jackson, one of them. I know his last name starts with a J, but you don't have those guys no more. Just for this year, this senior group and this junior group, I really think not Pike Road, Lord have mercy, jumping the gun. I think Percy Julian this year is more battle tested and battle ready to go into this season and actually start winning more games. Because if we're being honest, this region that they're in with, Roberth, with Wetumpka, with Stanhope, I kind of feel like these guys are more experienced and they're more level-headed than everybody else. Even though when I said about Stanhope's defense, that's the only thing for me that'll help me, learn about that Stanhope team. Is that, can that Stanhope defense be better? But staying on Percy Julian, I know I just got way off topic. Percy Julian, man, if they have a good quarterback and some good receivers, they gonna win this thing. And I got Percy Julian winning this thing by a blowout. 49-0, man. We finna move on. Next matchup, we got the Beauregard Hornets having the Wetumpka Indians come in town. Man, I must say, man, Wetumpka last year, the season went well. Got to the playoffs, got knocked out the first round. If that doesn't leave a bad taste in your mouth, I don't know what does. I just want to see that. I want to see that 2018 Wetumpka like punch in the mouth team Wetumpka. Like, if you really saw Wetumpka back in 2018, you saw a team that was hard to stop on the run game. That was hard to stop on the RPOs, the play action passes, man. Coach Bear Woods, man, I'm really hoping that, he has his offense, cooking. This defense is on 10. Everybody's on one accord. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know anything about Beauregard. All I know is they the Hornets and they on the east side of Alabama. That's about it. It would be 100%. But back to the Indians, man. I really hope they go back to the 2018 version of the Indians, man. Because, like I said, man, 2018 Indians, those guys were vicious. Final score for this game, I got Wetumpka winning by 14. And my other favorite new team that I'm covering, we got the Greenville Tigers taking on the Georgiana Panthers over in Georgiana. Man, I must say, man, I'm so hyped for this Greenville team. It's not even crazy. Like it's not, like words can't even express how I feel about this Greenville team, man. You know, going 5-5, 5-6 the previous year, and then coming into this year, I just know this whole Greenville team, they're ready. I hope they can make the playoffs. I hope they can win the big games. And they got to turn that stadium up, man. It's too many fans that come out for those games for y'all not to show up. And I'm not gonna lie, Georgiana is one of those 1A teams that could play with a Greenville, a good decent 5A team. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know. Shoot, this Greenville team, they looking like they not playing this year. And with that being said, push come to shove, I got Greenville beating these guys 34-28. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Shoot. But off that, I know I just went left. I'm sorry, y'all. I suffer with ADHD. We're gonna get off that anyway. Greenville, in order for these guys to, realistically, finna be serious right now. For Greenville to win this game, they have to stay consistent on offense. Everybody has to be on one accord. Last year, when they played Hillcrest Evergreen, they was in that game, but towards the end, they just lost. They dropped the ball. With Georgiana, you can't do this with these guys. Greenville, y'all gonna have to step it up this year, man. I'm wishing luck for y'all. And last but not least, oh Lord, I don't even know what Jeff Davis Jaguars going up against Hewitt Trussville. I mean, where do I even start with this team? Where do I even start with this team? This is a basketball school. If we keeping it a bean, this is supposed to be a basketball school. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Jags, they can come out on the field, perform, do what they do. I don't see them. They most definitely not being Hewitt Trussville. Not this week. What I need for the JD Jaguars, God, you see how bad I have the tongue twisters just coming out my mouth, just saying that name, like JD. Y'all gotta do something about that name. But anyway. JD, bro, football wise, shut up and just play football. Don't get on social media. We gonna whoop y'all by 40. No, don't do that. You did that with Carver. You did that with all the teams that you played with, and you got your butt kicked in with no remorse. Can you do this for me? Don't say anything, cause I promise you, Hewitt Trussville is gonna do y'all like this.
Like, boy, I done told you. Next time I tell you,
and Carver is going to do y'all like.
Like, boy, I done told you. Next time I tell you,
and Percy Julian is gonna.
If you smell
All jokes aside, man, JD, bro, y'all try y'all hardest, man, to beat Hewitt Trussville. If y'all beat Hewitt Trussville, if y'all win 5 games this year, I'll be quiet. If anybody that go to JD or went to JD or somebody that's a alumni from JD, if y'all boys can win 5 games this year, I'll shut up. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. If you guys can go over 500 this year, I'll be quiet. Can we deal? Yeah, we gonna shake on it. All right, we done shook on it. 5 games now. 5 games. Y'all me 5 games now. All right though, but yeah, this week 1 is gonna be a movie, man. Prattville and Pike Road, Stanhope and Marbury, Greenville and Georgiana, man. I'm a peek here and there for Thompson and Carver. Man, like, we got so many games this week, man. It's something about football, high school football in Alabama, man. It just do something to you. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, man. If you're looking for anything Montgomery 334 related, go to DeQuinte TV and Crenshaw Sports Productions. Them guys do a phenomenal job to make sure they post great quality content for you guys. Shout out to those brothers over there, man. This has been week 1. We're gonna be back for the recap.
And
So I'll see y'all boys another time. We'll be back. We gone.